Spurs Nuggets. Wemby versus Jokic. Let's see who got the better of this ordeal. Oh my god, bro. Are you shitting me, brother? Like, you can't be fucking serious.
Wembanyama. Vassell, hot early. Bottoms.
By the way, the Spurs are looking lethal. Dylan Harper is already coming into, like... I feel like if he played like he's been playing recently, the entire season, he'd be in the Rookie of the Year discussion.
This roster for San Antonio.
Roster's crazy. Carter Bryant, of course, defensive stalwart. Victor Wembanyama.
And Penny, the other guys starting to shoot it better. Just very tough to stop these guys.
Jokic 2 for 2 early. Nuggets back within 5. Toss it.
Oh, look at that Wembanyama play. The more I watch Victor Wembanyama, the more I freaking love him, man. Because look.
Better, just very tough to stop these guys.
Heads up play, man down, push it.
Jokic 2 for 2 early.
Set the pace. Yell at your teammates to get down the floor.
Nuggets back within 5. Toss it up.
You create a 5-on-4. I mean, yeah, that's just the IQ. Wembanyama IQ, man.
Area 51.
Very. I mean, I feel like people do talk about it, but I don't watch the talking heads a lot. But this guy, yeah.
Time off the bench. Good.
It's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a battle between OKC and the Thunder to see who runs the league over the next 5 to 10 years. I think.
Defender.
Did I just say OKC and the Thunder? I meant the Spurs and the Thunder. But these are going to be the best teams if they can maintain their rosters.
Excellent pick and roll guy.
Bucket drop.
Area there in the zone. Our guys in the studio gave an absolutely great announcement.
Yeah, with Stephon Castle, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper, and then Wemby and De'Aaron Fox. I mean, you're looking at a really good team.
Analysis, I thought
Vassell as well.
all Aaron and learning to play off of those other two stars.
Really, really good team. Like lots of guys who can make plays, create their own shot on offense.
We saw it on that out of bounds play.
It's interesting because you would think that the construction, they're so balanced, this Spurs team, with guys who can create and who can score in a multitude of ways, that you would think that would cause ball dominance issues, and it's not the case.
Jokic floats it up and through. 8 points in the ball game now for the Nuggets. His first season in Denver, he's been lighting it up from downtown off the bench. This is Castle muscling his way in.
Assists.
Super tough.
And those are the kind of passes he's made consistently on the year.
Jokic got the bounce.
I am not sure fans
Jokic is tough.
understand about
Jamal Murray's tough.
that shot at halftime with Dirk, Blake, and Udonis, all frontline guys, how hard those shots are.
I've been working on the same shot. Champagne is good too as a role player.
Champagny in front of the Spurs bench.
Now they're going 2-3 zone here against the Nuggets.
Brown has missed twice from the corner. Third time's the charm.
Now we can see this in the second round if Denver gets to that 3 spot.
Champagny good again. Largest lead for the Spurs. Hardaway can't hit. Brown on the floor. Tremendous mustache. Tremendous bucket. The pressure here by the Nuggets.
It's a hell of a mustache indeed.
Wembanyama hounded by Brown. Wembanyama skip pass. Barnes. Yes!
Nice skip pass off one.
By the Nuggets. Wembanyama hounded by Brown. Wembanyama skip.
Slow step. Let's see.
By Brown.
Boom.
Wembanyama skip pass. Barnes.
And Harrison Barnes. Yo, this team is a deep, well-constructed team that's very well-rounded and balanced. Honestly, impressive roster. Impressive roster. I haven't seen a team this. I'm trying to think of a team this balanced. It's been a long time. I can't even think of one. I mean, the Spurs back in the day, but even they had like positional variance, you know, with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker when they were all there. But you know, they did have scoring coming from a lot of different places, and they did move the ball well. They played as a team well. They had defensive presence coming from different places as well, different spots of the roster. I mean, these guys are just good, man. This is a good team. We'll see if they can beat the Thunder. I think they're going to grow. I think in about a year they will be better than the Thunder. It's just that Shea has this ability to score. Obviously, MVP, potential back-to-back. It's going to be a question of who is going to make a bigger impact. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander offensively or Victor Wembanyama all over the floor. Mainly defensively, but also everywhere else. And yeah, that'll be a good matchup to watch in the WCF.
That pass is incredible.
Here comes Fox quickly the other way. Wembanyama straight on three. Banked it in.
Blocking jump hooks on their guy. Not 3 times in a game.
Valanciunas will try a long two. Soft touch. Castle tossed it up. Wembanyama.
He's not even that open. By the way, this is Tim Hardaway Jr. versus Dylan Harper. 2 sons of NBA, former NBA players.
Castle. Toss.
Nice drop coverage, dude. That drop coverage is so ass. It's unbelievable.
Castle tossed it up.
I mean, it's just so ass. Why do you guys still play this shit? I just don't understand. Look, look, man. Because look, all you're doing is letting him freeze your screen defender and go over the top every single time. And if he has enough of a step, he'll just drive it downhill, and then, you know, when you go, he'll take a layup.
Castle tossed it up.
You have to hedge this high, I'm telling you, and the slip will be available momentarily. If Aaron Gordon stays attached to the screen, goes over the top with his arms out, right? Tim Hardaway maintains this position, takes away the reject, then there's nothing for him to do. The guard cannot do anything with this screen. The only thing that can happen is that Victor Wembanyama will slip this. Okay, and then we have to have help from the weak side usually, but there's nobody on the weak side here. So one of you guys has to help because the spacing's all jammed over here. You know what I mean? It's not going to be hard for you to recover. I think there's a flare here by Harrison Barnes. So what I would do here is have Valanciunas in help and try to jam up this roll. And you have that blitzed, and it's also going to make it way more difficult if Aaron Gordon is playing these passing lanes and getting up in his face with a good trap, playing the phone booth, not allowing this to be an easy pass. It's going to be a more difficult pass, and then he's probably going to have to lob it, and then Valanciunas is going to get over. It's going to make it easier for him to get over. It's going to be a little less accurate of a pass, you know, and that's how you guard that. And then if he just fakes it and tries to pass it over to the corner, we should be able to recover, right? I mean, you got to get over that screen. You got to beat the flare screen.
Castle.
You can high-low that or whatever, but you both getting caught underneath. You just can't have that. Like, Valanciunas has to be aware. I mean, look, you should be chasing that, honestly. Because the spacing's going to be jammed in the lane anyway, so you chase him off the line, he has to curl it and get in the lane. There's not really much there. You might be able to pull up right here, but you're talking about like the 5th, 6th option now. They have to do everything right to even get that. But here, if you just play this drop coverage, they don't really have to do much at all. All he has to do is come off the screen, keep you committed, and bait you for just a second, throw it over the top.
Castle tossed it up. Wembanyama.
It's pure it's just purely garbage. I don't know what that drop coverage. I want to know the philosophy. Like, I want to understand why coaches do that and why that's such a common coverage, and why that's like seems to be the NBA gold standard default screen coverage. And it is dog shit. Just makes no sense to me. I would love to understand that because obviously these guys know what they're doing, man. They're in the NBA, so I would love to hear it from an NBA coach if they want to explain that in a post-game presser or something like that. If one of the media guys wants to ask a question, what's up with this drop coverage? What's the philosophy behind it? What's your thought process? I'd love to hear that. I'd love to see that because I don't understand it. But yeah, man, Spurs are a great team. This is going to be a fun franchise to watch over the next little while. But yeah, peace and love, like, comment, and subscribe.